Part 2 of the video I was making, talking about the specs and the advantages of cleaning job in the UAE, right? Because you know UAE is an advanced country. Like here you can meet a lot of people who are richer, who are better. Like this is more like a vast country where every nationalities are seen. Okay, there are much more competition and as well opportunities in the UAE. So for instance, you guys know already that I lost my job, so because of that I've just been trying to do something for myself. Of course you need to pay the bills and everything, so I've just been getting like just small clients here and there, not like new, the ones I've known. Because one thing about me is if I come to work for you, I work like I'm doing it in my house. Like I don't like to use corniness to work for people. I like to do it with my heart, even if it takes my whole time. I don't mind. My focus is always on the result, and I like to make sure that the result is favorable. The guest is not going to complain. The client, even if the client has a reason to complain, that would be like a minor mistake or error, maybe not seen. Okay, so one of these days, because after I got this, I had to think for myself. Okay, one of I think yesterday I went to clean for a client from my last company, right? So this client, of course I've been talking about him most times here, my UK client. So when he wasn't satisfied with the work of one of my former colleague, she's still in the company, that one was not stopped because the lady was returned because she's like my boss's private nanny, right? So but because this client is my boss's best friend, she needed to return the client, so she had to decide to take care of the man's services via that lady. Okay, anyways, the lady, she's in her 60s, so she's not young. She can her strength can never be equated to mine, right? Because I am much stronger and younger compared to her. But the thing is, she was sent to continue from where I stopped with this client. She only went there for one day and the client didn't like her services, so the client asked her to not come back again. So because of that, this client is very rich. He could have called other companies to come and clean. Of course, there are many cleaning companies. But do you know the reason why he left his house waiting for me? Like, he had reasons why he didn't call me the first time, which are private. But then, when he saw that nobody can do this for me like the way this girl is humble to keep my house neat, both the wife, everyone is happy once I clean for them. So he had to wait and wait. Like, he thought about it, because he was not by his making that the company shut down, right? He could have returned me if it was in his power, but it was in the boss's power. But then when he saw that the person the boss brought is not doing what he wants, he decided, okay, I don't need her again. I think I will have to find a way to call back this lady. So he reached out to me. I was very happy the day he called me. I was very happy because there is no job. So he called me and asked me if I've gotten any job. I told him, sir, I've not gotten it. That day was like miracle. I was sleeping. The call woke me about that. Oh my God. So he asked me to come clean for his house. So we agreed on the charge that he normally takes from my madam. So I think for 6 hours, he was supposed to pay me 200 dirham, which is 100% okay. Because my last company, in a day of 12 hours, 14 hours, 10 hours, I think it should be 70 dirham per day, right? And we were happily doing it comfortably, no complaint. We are happy as long as there is work. And then this client is offering me for just 6 hours out of 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours we work with my company to clean his house. It's actually a villa. 200 dirham. Which some companies in a day, I think the highest is 100 dirham in a day. And then you're not spending the whole day. This is just 6 hours of your time. You're getting 200 dirham. Tell me, is this not profit? So I went, of course, got my cleaning stuff that are very handy and I can manage. I set up, went there, did my job. The man was very happy. You could tell the proudness, like he was very happy. Because of how I calmly clean for him. Because of how normally that's just me. I will never cheat you. Once you're paying for the services, I don't even wear gloves to clean. Like I do everything. I do whatever I need to do. Except the one I didn't see or there was no means to do, that would be me not doing it. So after doing the job, the man was very happy. Imagine my client rating me 10/10. This is OCD client too. OCD, if you know OCD clients, like even a spot on the floor is a problem. They like this my client there. If you move his curtain, make sure you return it the exact position you moved it from, because he will know. He's the kind of person, you just browse the meaning of OCD, you understand. If you carry this plate from here, you see this thing is here, you move it like this. Make sure that you move it back that exact position. If not, he will not like it. He wants you to, everything should be in an organized pattern, sequence. So when I went, I cleaned, of course, even everywhere was sparkling normally. The man was very happy. Because of that joy, this my client complimented my hard work, gave me 10/10. No be like, that's not enough. This is 200 dirham for my normal, the one I charged him. And then guess what? He gave me extra 100 dirham. That is 300 dirham for 6 hours. Which company does that for you? Like, which cleaning company he pays you 300 dirham for 6 hours of your time? If a company will pay you 200 dirham, 300 dirham, or cleaning company UAE, you will work for, in fact, 72 hours without sleeping. You walk around the clock. You see clock, you will walk around it before you will get it. For 3 days, you will not sleep. Morning, night, like you just be rounding the clock, going around with the clock for 3 days. But for 6 hours, I got 300 dirham. Now let's assume now, apart from that client, now I have another one. Let's just assume today I went out again, I clean for somebody, and maybe I get 100 dirham, I get 150, I get 200. Just money keeps coming in. Because for me, I don't mind as long as the work is there. Forget about strength. The strength plenty. I don't even mind working 20 hours. Just as long as I'm moving from this house to this house, and money is sure. To clean, leave it for me. That strength will come by force. So let's assume I got this 300 now. And yesterday again, after his house, 6 hours, I will go again another house and clean maybe 4 hours, 2 hours. Because minimum is always like 2 hours. Let's assume 2 hours, 80 dirham, 100 dirham. Almost in a day, do you know how much I will be making? And people will be underrating cleaners. Will be underrating cleaners in this UAE. The only people that make cleaning job look like it's nothing, it's garbage, it's trash, are the companies who are supplying manpower. They are the reason why our hard work doesn't pay off. If you and me can be doing this cleaning on our own, clients will call directly you and they gain your trust and all that. The money you will make in a month, it will be like blood money. I'm telling you. And at the end of the day, you're not investing anything. You're not buying services. It's not like sales where you need to buy, then you start jumping up and down looking for profit. No, for cleaning, cleaning is more like all these service rendering jobs. You're not putting anything. The only thing you're putting is natural things like your strength. You're not buying and looking for profit. You're not dealing with damages, except you carelessly damage something. It's more like a hairstylist. What it needs is just your strength. Do you have the strength? Alas, people are paying you for just your strength, nothing else. They're not paying you because you bought gold in Gold Souk for 3,000 dirham and then you're trying to sell it for 3,500. No, you did not put anything. You did not buy any commodity. You're not looking for profit. The only profit is you trying to use your strength to make a living. So it's profitable. It's profitable. So I just wish it's possible for me to get a license and do this on my own. At least I know that my skill will not be wasted and no company will be harnessing my skills, using me to enrich them. Okay? Because as long as I'm concerned, all these companies, the only thing they can do is advertise. Then they advertise, they use you to work for them, they relax at home. Then they decide to pay you peanuts. If they are very honest, if they are very sincere, the pay cleaners get, especially in this UAE, should be increased because the work is not easy. But because it's UAE, you need to be wise. Okay?